With the respect you deserve. Morning After with Nic and Big J, broadcasting live from Rock on the Range, day number 1 with Mr. Zakk Wylde, the Black Label Society. Good to see you again, man. You were just in Boise not too long ago.
Yes, well, it's great to see you guys again, man. I can't believe we're already back here. I think it was 2 years ago we were already here.
Yeah.
Two years ago, you came into the tent, and we were following you around like puppy dogs, trying to talk to you.
Well, yeah, you know, it's kind of like the opposite of when I'm home with the wife and the Bambinos. They run in the opposite direction, yeah. And then they ask the question, who are you and when are you leaving? But I'm told they mean that in a loving way.
Yes, of course.
Of course they do.
You know, I got a question for you.
I mean, I wouldn't have cared if when I was a guitar player, but now that I'm the lead singer clown, I have to, you know, I don't want it hurting my Black Label feelings.
Yeah.
Being that I'm an artiste.
The delicate feelings. You guys, the Doom crew and yourself, are way ahead of the curve when it comes to social media. The Instagram and the Twitter. When did you realize that was an important thing for you to do?
Well, it's not so much that we're way ahead and we're groundbreaking or anything like that. It's out of necessity because none of our wives, none of our children, actually nobody wants to talk to us. So that's the reason why we reach out to the rest of our Black Label family.
It's great, though, because you really get a chance to interact with your fans. And that's one thing that I've always appreciated about
you know, I mean, it's just it's like the Grateful Dead on steroids with Black Label, you know what I mean? So, you know, which I always thought was the coolest thing with the Dead. It was just like it was bigger than a band, you know what I mean? It was just a community that brought everybody together. So, no, it's cool, you know. So with us, it's, you know, like, well, Zakk, what is it bringing together? I said, basically, you know, I mean, now that you don't drink, what is it that's bringing everyone together? I go, trust me, just because I ain't drinking, that means it's more booze for everyone else on the side of the Viagra, the Cialis, and the Kimi Kardashian Quick Trim, and the steroids, and the glue. It's quite the hoot.
You are set. You are set. You know, a couple days after you came to Boise, you ended up doing some TV on the Seth Meyers show, doing some television. How is that for you guys? A little bit different to go out there and do that kind of thing for a different type of audience than what you're used to, maybe?
No, I mean, you know, you could put us in a phone booth, man. It really doesn't matter. I think if you ask any musician, as long as somebody shows up, you're good to go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, from when we first started playing in our buddies' kitchens at keg parties, you know what I mean, to, you know, playing Madison Square Garden with Ozzy or doing whatever, you know, it's, if you're a musician and you're playing, you're blessed, man. So that's about it.
You know, and it's cool too because you can do that full setup and then you can go out and do an acoustic tour, which you did a couple years ago, about a year and a half ago. So going out and playing acoustic and just playing the piano, it's great.
Oh, well, I dig it, man. So, yeah, it's just, you know, the soothing sounds of Doom on the piano for your fine dining Black Label experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little candlelight dinner and some Black Label Society.
Yeah, we're getting warmed up for when we start our steakhouse. You know what I mean?
I'd eat there for the record. And of course, you know, you guys have been to Rock on the Range before. You're veterans. This stuff ever get old to you, being able to play in front of this many people?
No, never. I mean, the cool thing about these festivals are, you know, being in the businesses I started with the Boss when I was 19. I'm 47 now. Mind you, my liver and pancreas is 628 years old, dog years. But, no, you know, you run into all your buddies and friends that you've known. It's like a high school reunion, you know, a dysfunctional high school reunion, but, you know, a good time nonetheless, you know what I mean? Because you get a chance to catch up with everybody and see people that you haven't seen in a while because everybody's either working, basket weaving, or crocheting, you know, stuff like that.
You know, a chance to reconnect and who knows, you know, new collaborations, too.
What's that, brother?
New collaborations, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, on this last tour we're doing with Down, we've had, you know, Father Phil come up and do some Pantera stuff, and everything, which is always a good time. So, yeah, it's all good, man.
It is. I know you're going to kill it tonight. Of course, you guys always do a Rock on the Range. Hell of a show in Boise. Thank you for popping by, Zakk. We appreciate it, sir.
No, I appreciate it, man.
No
Thanks
problem.
a lot, my brothers.